Oil pastels are a lot of fun to go and draw with, so let's go and draw some fireworks. We're going to start off by taping down a piece of textured paper. I am using a piece of watercolor paper and I have this flipped over on the side that doesn't have as much texture as the other. If your paper is too textured, it's going to go and create certain pockets, and it's just not going to look the best. So after you have all corners taped down, which you should be using artist tape, try not to use masking tape though, because masking tape normally will rip your paper. We're going to start off in the center with some of the yellow. Now we're going to go and branch out with some orange at the side here. And then we're going to continue and follow this up with some red at the outer portion. So we're going to start off lighter and then go slightly darker at the edges. Now use the yellow to go and blend everything together. And there's some white space that are at the sides right now. We're going to go and fill that in with just a bit more red. And after you have all of that color down, we're going to go and blend this. So this layer we're not actually really going to see a ton of. We're going to go and cover it with black after we're done blending everything. And then we're going to go and scrape away some of the material at the top. Now take your black oil pastel and we're going to go over everything that we just colored in. You're going to want to press pretty hard with this, but as you're going back and forth, you might see that there is just a little bit of the color that does pull up. That is okay. A lot of this is stuck to the paper pretty well. Fill in any little areas that are exposed. Make sure you have a good covering. And now we're going to put some more yellow into the center of this. Don't press down too hard with this, you really only want this on the surface. Add a small amount of orange as well and go and blend it with your finger. You can also use a very small amount of white in the center because this is going to be kind of like what smoke would look like after fireworks have gone off. Now I'm taking a metal sculpting tool. We're going to find a center point on this or one point that we would like to go from. And we're going to go and slowly scrape and remove some of the material from the top. Now you don't want to apply too much pressure, you really only just want to scrape off some of the black that is at the top here. And you want to continue to go and make these lines. Some should be a bit thinner and some should also be thicker. Now go and find the center area of this and we're going to make these lines that are really thin, but we're going to cluster them in a pretty large area. This is going to be what the center of the firework would be. Make sure to have a reference up of what you would want your firework to look like. I kind of think that fountains look pretty cool, so that is kind of what I'm basing mine off of. Now swipe the tip of your tool down, and this is going to make it look like your firework has some small little lines coming off of it for where any glitter or anything like that would be going and burning off from it. Now take off the tape nice and slow. If you don't go slow, you might end up ripping this. And here is what the final drawing looks like. It's definitely very pretty. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you next time. You can find more tutorials over on my profile. Until next time, take care.